thinking from the red dot, the coming straight down, yeah.
I don't know. My thinking is
Yeah.
that would have been the best thing to do.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it would have gone down.
My thing is
Yeah,
using,
I would've-
my thing
should've
is
started-
using the wind and topography.
Yep.
Okay, so nothing, okay, nothing, okay, boom. Versus, and you've got to put everything in perspective, but versus suddenly, you've got to take the wind into consideration, and you have to take topography into consideration. If you've got a mountain over here, and they tell you to clear this area, what do?
I'm gonna cover the easy part first, which would be the other side.
It all depends on the time of day too,
Yeah.
okay? Your scent's either gonna go up or it's gonna go down. If you
Yeah,
have a
both.
mountain, you gotta work
Yeah.
on, yeah, it's, and you got the wind factor too.
So how could you quickly work out, just with that mountain going like that, and with the wind direction,
So you'd work this side of the mountain?
so this is the mountain, okay? You got the area to clear. The person's over here. Or the person could be there. Depending on the time of the day. Run that. Scent's not coming over here, okay? The person is here, then you're going to pick them up, correct? You don't get anything. Why do this when I can go here with the mountain and utilize that and see if I get anything? I don't get anything, maybe I come down here to the bottom. And again, like what you said, depends on the time of the day.
Most
You
certainly
use
does.
that to your advantage.
And the temperature.
Temperature, humidity, all that stuff. But you have to think this stuff out. You have to, don't, if the search manager says, I need you to get out there and go find this person. Like, okay. I was a paramedic, okay? You get on scene. Everyone's like, come on, hurry up. And you're like, yeah, sure. Take my time. I'm not taking my time, but it doesn't help if I run to the scene, because what I've done is I've built up my testosterone, or whatever it is. I'm just excited and I'm not thinking clearly, okay? You cannot, that part of, this is where the human actually is doing something useful. Because you're putting the dog in the best position for the dog to do its job. The last time I checked, dogs don't check weather, they don't understand topography. So if you just put your dog out here, he'll do whatever, blah, blah, blah. He won't think that, oh, I need to go up the hill this time of the day to find the best scent. So that's where your job comes in, to put your dog in the best position. So if the wind is blowing this way, I'm never going like, let me work from here and go this way. Let me work from here and go that way. I'm always using the wind and whatever my search area to my advantage. Now, granted, sometimes you don't have a choice about where you get deployed. You literally, they drop you off with a helicopter, for instance, because that's the only way they can get you in there. That's different. But I still want to know all that information so that I can best put my dog in the best position. So
Without endangering you and the dog.
yeah, and all those factors, and that's where your job is important. But as soon as you put the dog out, it's now the dog's job. Your job, because you've worked together, the dog understands that I sort of follow this human, that I'm doing my job. Okay, it's got the impression that it's doing the work. It's making the decisions. Okay, you've got to be clever about making the dog think it's making all the decisions. But you get that area covered quickly. The way I look at it is, even if you get an area search, if I'm able to maybe do a hasty first, It's to my advantage. It's to the dog's advantage. Because why do we have search dogs? What is the main function of a search dog?
Find the person.
Really?
Clear an area.
Wrong,
Person.
wrong answer, unfortunately.
Find
Next
a person
person.
quicker, like as quickly as possible, like quicker than just,
Not what I'm looking for.
okay.
What does a detective do?
Look for clues.
Ah.
Thank you.
That's what we're for. And that's why I say, I go and do a search, guess what? Really strong indication that they're that way. Joe Soap is sitting there, brings out his dog, boom. But what have I done? I've saved all this. I've saved the time and energy. I've got a clue, I've got a direction. That's what we're about. Half the time, or maybe 3/4 of the time, it's some guy on an ATV that actually finds the person. But the reason why he was on the ATV there was because the dog team had said that direction. Okay? So the dog is, I think it's still working. The dog is a clue finder. Okay? The team is looking for clues. If you honestly were to speak to search and rescue people and say, how many finds have you guys had? Like you actually said, congratulations, you saved. HR is a different story, obviously. But even then, you could leapfrog an HR team. There's no reason why you can't leapfrog HR teams in if I'm saying, hey, my dog has got a strong interest in that direction. Because my dog has a strong interest in something here, put a team in there. Dog's got no interest. Okay, and the wind is blowing that way. What does that tell you? My search area is from here to here then. Okay? That's effectively used dog teams to narrow the area. That's what we're doing, is we're getting clues. We're trying to narrow in on what we're trying to find. And we're one big team. We're working with the ground pounders, we're working with the horses, we're working with everything, okay? We're providing clues. So, anything else? Okay. Anything else from? You good?
I've learned a lot.
Okay, good.
You gotta change a battery.
Okay.